Oh. Here we shall then go again. I hope everything is working. We'll see. A small problem along the line is maybe the fact that it's fucking ever. And no matter what I do, I cannot get the heat away. Believe you me, I tried. Very hard. I guess that's what you get for fucking deciding to play games. You fucking hot of the day. Fucking. Oh, technically speaking, the year for now. Maybe not the worst time to take a break, but well, it ain't my style. Who put it mildly? So we shall start up for now, and I decided to do a bit of an epilogue, so that seems rather fitting as well. I haven't even seen the fucking Mongols mate, so you know, it would be kinda strange to not continue a little bit. At least. No, I need to. It's a bit here. You are medieval too. Yes, you are. Let me put that into the list. And I'll tell you, speaking, I wanted to play some Trails in the Sky, but the idea of having to talk that much while getting ever more annoyingly hot proved to be far too much of an annoyance. So, I don't know if it actually fixed the site to load, that would be most appreciative. We shall be playing a bit more with the good old German Empire that we have formed. Because, well, it's fun. God save the Kaiser. Well, the Kaiser don't need much saving, he is very much safe. He's superior. I mean, look at us. We have, well, technically speaking, we have won the campaign. To be fair. Because, you know, domination completed. The Holy Roman Empire. But honestly, it's far too fucking hot and I couldn't come up with any ideas, and I tried and failed for like half an hour to actually get some cool air in here. I've decided, you know what, instead of waiting forever and getting to the point where it's so late I can't play, playing XCOM. Oh, XCOM. XCOM is actually a fun game. Percentage has never been such a lie. Ever since XCOM, I don't believe them any longer. 98% chance, eh? Well, fuck you too then. Good times. Actually, at some point I might actually play that. I do love these little videos. That's something they really should bring back. Fucking assholes. Gee, this is a brilliant strategy. He's not... He's outplaying the guard in such a degree, it's unbelievable. Reinhard Erlach, you are the man. There's nothing to say here. Yeah, thanks game. Okay, what was I actually doing? Well, first things first, we are going to enjoy our new holdings of Stockholm. We all know, of course, that Stockholm is very much a German territory. Let nobody tell you different, because, well, it would be lying in your face. I'm also thinking of building mines basically everywhere to get some money flowing. And I'm going to have to build the Northern Army, because, well, my Northern Army is severely. The bullets that fucking hit the button. Went through his body. But it was a miss. Indeed. Indeed. It's like, wow, 98% you say. Fucking hell, 98%. That was 20% at best, if you ask me. Fucking game. Gave me such a headache sometimes. I don't even want to think about it because I'm getting annoyed just thinking about it. Fuck you too, game. Fuck you too. Now then, have I given you orders to rebuild the army? I have. Because the Northern Army is basically destroyed at this point, and we kinda need to rebuild them a small little bit. As for you... Yeah, border coalition. Basically, what the fuck do you King Machiavellian in you? Yeah. I wonder. I mean, I'm not... Even back when I was actually doing my garbage time, was not the best shot in the world, but fuck's sake, if the target is that fucking big, you can't miss it. That's not how guns work. They shoot in a pretty fucking straight line. XCOM. I mean, it's a great and fun game, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not enjoying it, but for fuck's sake sometimes. Seriously, game. Go and eat something very unhealthy or something. I don't even know what to say about it. Breslau. Am I still allied with the Poles? I am allied with the Poles. I'm not really too worried. Yeah, let's actually change the recruitment then to get some more garrison troops. And I need to clean up my army because, well, believe it or not, I'm from Poland. We take some too with a good old friend named Safe's coming. My friend, let me tell you very much the truth. That man, the oldest cheat in the book of cheating, namely saving and reloading at whenever you please, has got me through all of XCOM. I will not lie about this. I will be very honest about it. Be like, yes. Otherwise, I would have probably never finished that game. Ah, Enemy Unknown. Have I played Enemy Unknown yet? I don't remember off the top of my head. Memory is not good, to be fair. Especially when it comes to names. It's always been one of my greatest weaknesses, but names, I don't know, they always give me trouble. Now then, Nuremberg. To Nuremberg. Do you have mines? You don't have mines? You will get mines. Everybody will get mines. But yeah, actually gave me a good idea there. I will actually put that on the list. And quotation marks, as in, you know, any XCOM, then I'll randomly decide which one to play at some point. But hey, there's something to look forward to. See me getting ever more annoyed. This fucking game. We'll be having fun with that. You go over there and help out. These two villages, Bruges and Antwerp, are the only ones threatened because we are only involved the English, and well, I will need an army to deal with that at some point. That much I can tell you. I can make knights in Frankfurt, if I saw this right. Can indeed get Teutonic knights. Oh yeah, actually I gave them the Teutonic order thing. I need to know. Honestly, maybe. I actually have to look at, because there may have been more XCOM games that I'm not even aware of, so, you know, take a look at what's fun, what's out there, and then see where that goes, basically. I think we are going to be peaceful for a while. Well, peaceful, I'm in war with the British, but yes, who cares about the British? Oh. Hello there, Chakronos! Good evening, well, for me at least. For you it's more like a good day, I suppose. Repair. Oh, Dijon is still... Oh, yeah, I actually took that over recently, didn't I? Oops, and I forgot to take care of that. Now, let's take care of some of the rather annoying mercenaries, because they cause a lot. And we can't retrain more troops here. Why? Because the things that would be required for that are damaged. Doesn't really matter. I took Dijon actually from the Milanians, if memory serves, so shouldn't be much of a problem. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna leave you here. And do I want to deal with you? Anyone knows to keep the country's pagan?
We shall defeat them for you, mein
We'll
Kaiser.
deal with you in time, and we'll rebuild you, and then we'll move this army up here, because, well, the English. Our thing. Okay, let's actually put this up to 10 units each. Now what would be a good idea this time would be to actually take some ballistas with me if I deal with the fucking English. I'm sorely tempted to turn at least one of these into a fucking castle, but it's one of those things, you know? I think about it. Rarely do you actually do it. Okay, so Northern Army is okay. Where will I be actually positioning my Eastern Army? Probably in Magdeburg then, I'd say. Stettin. Stettin is actually not badly positioned. Should the Poles, you know, decide to be assholeish about things. Let's start doing that. That's 4. Mailed Knights would be more than enough, I think. And that also means that you will need other things in the future. No, we're making a good bit of money, so there's nothing to fear there. The Southern Army will be in Innsbruck again. Do I need more than one army for the English? One full army stack, that is. Here's a question for the ages. I don't really know what the English have, apart from, you know, building down there. Where's my spy, actually? Yeah, my spy's up here. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Have I smartly enough created an environment where I can produce spies anywhere? Up here. Actually, up here I can actually get assassinations. Oh, sweet. Because I don't think I need to care much about priests for the moment. Mostly because, you know, the Pope has excommunicated me. What do I care of the Pope's opinion then? Yeah, sure, yes, not much. I actually need to clean up here, don't I? If the Southernham's gonna be in Innsbruck, then I don't really need the sheer amount of nonsense I have here. Just look at the number of male knights I have done. Yeah. Ah, that's amazing. But also a serious waste of resources. And I do mean a serious waste of resources. Let's not, shall we? Yeah, you both go to 6 units, you can't put much in yet. As for you, same situation. And as for here, and this army too shall be destroyed. How much? I played through the first XCOM, and I played a little bit with the second one, basically. Okay. But that's basically it. It took me embarrassingly long to finish the first one. I was kind of like, meh, I'm not really feeling the need to go there again. You know. Yeah, you do that. Listen to the story. Learn the story. I guess Metzen would be a good place to build up my army.
Come on.
You will take care, then you go up to Metzen and you would need... I don't really want the mounted sergeants. They are kinda useless comparatively speaking. What I want to get is more of you and more of you already. Okay. Let's click turn end and see what's the worst that can happen. I mean, not much, once I need to play around with the sound levels again. This game is surprisingly loud, actually. Sometimes. Actually, game. Kinda forgot, but you have your own little menu, don't you? I can actually change it like this. Can't I? Also, where's my fucking drink? Because I'm swimming in my own sweat. I fear if this continues, I will probably get washed away. Because that's fucking hot. Wow, got kicked out. Oh, rebels actually found him. We're not happy. And you know, sure, not that we don't really care too much. Oh, how sad the card and dies. What do I care? I'm not part of that church.
Yeah.
For the moment, at least. Because the church has decided to kick me out. And that was one, and the rest is basically armored sergeants. Sergeants, mostly I need. Okay, you go over here.
Yeah.
So, my minute woman's doing well. Oh, I like to hear that.
Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle.
Can't be asked.
The Reich is victorious.
Are you surprised that the Reich is victorious?
Ja, Kaiser.
So she continues running around and trying to build up, well, places, potentially.
Mein Kaiser?
Here you have two archers. Okay, let's get rid of the 100 sergeants. That makes 4, then that makes 2. And where do we have the drill square? There it is. Will take a few turns to actually build up my army, but meh, should be it. I have time, but nothing else on my side. Just now got to Diamond City. Oh yeah, Diamond City, we talked about that. That was like Diamond City, what was that again? How goes war? Actually, technically speaking, the war's over. We have won, and I'm just enjoying the spoils, basically. I did a bit of a rush run yesterday? Was it yesterday? I wanted to start setting a nice little campaign up, and I finished it in one sitting. Because apparently I'm just that idiotic. The cost I had to pay for that was basically getting on the bad side of the Pope, so for the moment I'm excommunicated, but when was that ever a problem, honestly? Most people will not get too annoyed with that. Most people. Some might attack me with it, but meh. Actually funny, because if you look here, my domination completed. I have won. But since it was bloody fucking hot today, and I couldn't really think of anything else I wanted to play off the top of my head, technically speaking I wanted to play some Trails, but the idea of having to read all of the castle dialogue while sitting here and getting my throat, well, basically turned to parchment, or, you know, paper. It did not actually sound pleasant. This game I can take an international break and just take a bit of the CP and disappear whenever I want. Which is kinda, you know, advantageous. We're losing money. No, we're not yet losing money, but we're not making much in the way of money is a far more accurate statement. As for this army, the Southern Army, basically this Southern Army will be responsible for all of Italy. If shit should happen, then we'll build up the Eastern Army in Stettin, which will make sure that nothing bad happens. Yeah. It's actually the fun thing. If you play a short campaign in Medieval 2, you can rush. You can. You should really not rush. It's not a good idea. Because this game has actually events happening at, I think it's around turn 100 when the Mongols invade and stuff like this, so you miss out on a lot of interesting stuff if you just rush ahead like an idiot. But that's not to say that you can't. You can. Might not be, you know, the most obvious thing at first, but it is. Oh shit, I didn't want to actually click that. Now the Western Army will be built in Met and will take care of the English, because the English are the only ones I'm still at war with, and I don't think the English have actually dealt with the Scots yet. So basically, send this army up here, build an army up, go over to the English, kick their ass a bit, build another army here, and then this army will become the British Isle Army. And this here will become my Western Army. At some point. Why everybody and their mother has a pagan magician as their pet companion, I don't know, but apparently everybody just loves their pagans. Okay, Burn needs another archer. This city will slowly make smaller troop-wise. Because let's be honest, we can't afford this shit. Okay, city-wise, let me just take a quick look if there's anything I need to take care of recruitment-wise. Well, everything seems to be somewhat in order. At least nobody's open rebellion ready yet. That was a very complicated way of saying that. Who knows? Maybe I just felt like it. As for the English, I don't really fear them. To be completely fair and honest with you. They have the better longbow and generally speaking bow people, but I have my standard tactic basically of using heavy cavalry charges. Well, has so far basically won me every battle because, well, cavalry is OP, as it should be in the fucking Middle Ages. I can run down pretty much everyone. I want to. Now, as soon as we be in better terms with the Pope again, which will happen at some point, I might consider actually
most noble ally.
do something for that by
Ja, Kaiser. Onward tomorrow, Kaiser. For the Reich.
over there. Let's end the turn then. Actually, yeah, we're still making money. It's gonna slow down for a bit, but we are building mines and stuff to make more money soon. Phew. Right. Main number one. HRE number one. Yep. We have a mining network now. And England and Rebel States are allies, and Hungary has been excommunicated. Well, Hungary, now you know how I feel. Very much excommunicated. Very much don't care.
Yeah. Making camp here.
Okay, that's actually not a bad idea. You go in here because I would like to have at least one commander here.
Come on.
You move up to Metz. And which one of you?
Mein Kaiser? Come on.
You go over to Dijon. That's not what I wanted to do. Where was I looking? Here? There, Metz. Okay, let me see what you have, Metz. You have almost all I want you to have. Need to do some retraining though. No, it shouldn't take that long. 2, 3 more turns until this army is used to you. It will make it easier to replace those. Bologna is... Well, they will get happier in a while. So that we can get those nice and high taxes again. For you, you are trading those, that's okay with me. Another sergeant. Kind of want to move away from sergeant. We want to go to armored sergeants, but they are easier to get my hands on. What can I say? Oh, then as for you, I mean, I'm not really afraid of the Eastern Front so far, honestly. Mostly because both the Polanskis and the Hungarians have proven to be friendly.
Ja, Kaiser.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I should produce more because what I wanted was to replace them with armored sergeants. Right. I'm smart, I know what I'm doing. Also, we'll need ships, now that I think about it, because how the fuck am I going to get over to the other side if I don't have ships? That realization came a bit late, honestly. I was like, yeah, totally gonna deal with the English and the Isles. How do you plan to get to the Isles? I mean, I could potentially go through the beaches and see if I can get some as mercenaries. But, do you really want to leave it up to chance? Be then the question I would be asking. Okay, Frankfurt, why are you not happy? Is it taxes? It's the tax, isn't it? How for everybody else? Prague. Prague is also not very happy. You can make Prague happy though. How, you wonder? Prostitution. And I think, Frankfurt, you're also in for some good old-fashioned prostitution very soonish. As for you... you probably need a church too. The only city that doesn't enjoy a good bit of prostitution, as they enjoy the church a lot more. I mean, you know, different tastes and all of that. Different tastes indeed. So give me a second. I need to open the door again for the kitty. Oh, kitty. Better. Kitty has managed to close the door again. I think he's actually proud of his ability to close the door whenever he feels like it. He just doesn't understand that it's to his own disadvantage. That's the kitty for you. Let's see here. Once again, somebody who screams sexually liberated from the rooftops. I don't really know why you feel the need to scream that from the rooftops, but hey man, I'm willing to respect that. This should do wonders for my monetary situation. Why are you people so damn fucking unhappy all the time? It's also somewhat pissing me off. Yeah, take a fucking browser. I'm just wanting to make sure money, you know? Nice and peaceful person, just wanting to make a good bit of monies. Okay. That takes care of the Southern Army. How about the Northern Army? Yeah, Frankfurt. I'll build you a nice little bordello too. That your people can relax and stop being little cunts about pretty much everything.
Ja,
Fine. My princely boy, you come over here.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
You go over here.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Spreading the Reich's forces! Orders, Kaiser!
Now, you can go away. You might be the lead troops that dealt with our worst enemy, the Danes up north. Now, just time for you to rest. And once this army is actually re-established, I'm gonna send him up again to deal with Oslo, actually. Because, you know, having a rebel settlement up there kinda... I don't know, I don't like it. By that I mean I really don't like it. Gives me the shivers, basically. Okay, since we have another commander who's just sitting around here doing shit all, go over to Bruges. Make yourself useful. As for this army, yeah, we need more. I'm already building it. God damn it, am I good at what I'm doing. And yes, I'm planning ahead. I think this is done. We can probably get rid of a few more archers. Mostly because the actual military units do cost a bit more in the way of resources. Okay, I might be willing to give you normal taxation for a moment. Don't get used to it, those little cities. You will pay the full fucking taxes again very soon. But hey, I can afford it. He says, while getting ever so much closer to Germany. Yes, yes, sir. Seriously, who the fuck ordered this fucking hot pressure? What? France?
Nein! We are under siege!
Nine indeed. France. We were good friends for so long. Why do you betray my trust in you? Are you an idiot? I just asked for a friend. I don't really wanted to go to war with the French. Also, the Pope is dead. Pope Gregory, to be precise. Scientific breakthrough. Oh god, it's the compass. Papal elections. Hey, I'm actually in papal elections again. Wow. Venice. Sicily. Sure. There's a new pope. I'd be very uncomfortable in that chair. Because I would actually fear that some of those assholes will just fucking drop me at some point. Will not suffer your name to be spoken out in his presence, so he hates me. But, on the other hand, he doesn't hate me enough. Haha! We're Christian again! Okay. Let me see. You have attacked Dijon, haven't you? Now, Francis.
Mein Kaiser? Ja, Kaiser.
I would like to point out that that is not a good idea. Because I was building an army relatively close to you. I will send that down. Even if you capture the city, I will come back there and I will bite your ass. Have you really thought about this, Franz? My little Frenchies. I want you to really consider this question. Be life deciding.
Begone! You are not my liege!
I'm not.
I will only address you in battle!
Bloody fucking Frenchies. Actually, we do have some people up here that we could send down, potentially. I mean, it's not much of an army, it's basically an army of militia, but... I mean, you know... For the first time in history that fucking militia rush is a thing. To be very fair and honest. Well, the timing is not really good. I was just wanting to finish up the fucking nice and peacefully. Now we have this shit.
We shall
Deal
defeat
with.
them for you, mein Kaiser. Today's journey is over.
Yeah, I'm kinda annoyed with that. Oh, mildly. Up the army strength a bit.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! March! We make camp here! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser!
Bit of a
Joining
risky
forces,
move
Kaiser.
that, to be fair, but alas. Schon einfach mal risk then.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
Also, to be fair, I really wasn't expecting the Frenchies to be that fucking stupid. I mean, they should be more than willing to admit that I'm number one strength-wise, so, like, are you sure it's a good idea to attack them? Lord. The Lord is like, yeah, sure. We'll totally win. A French spirit or something. Whatever that's supposed to be. And we built... Well, Dijon could build that. I don't feel comfortable building that in Dijon. Okay, there was another one I can actually upgrade. Yeah. And I need to save money for that though. Okay. Let's wait out the fucking Frenchies. I mean, if they want to lose a few cities to me, I'm not against that, mind you. Just would much rather had avoided this conflict. So realistically speaking, there's no good reason for him to do it. Technically speaking.
Mein Kaiser?
Yo, army.
Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. The Reich is victorious.
Are you surprised that the Reich is victorious? Let's see what you have here. Spear militia and tow militia. I'm not even going to bother fighting the battle. Ransom them. Also rejected.
The Reich is victorious.
France hates me now. Well, France, if you weren't such a fucking cunt, I would need to now strike back at you.
Ja, Kaiser.
It's not me who went fucking decided to fucking attack you. I tried using guns. We're still too early. I don't have guns anywhere, and even then, the original arquebuses you can get are awful to use. I don't mean that. Not seen more awful guns to use in a long while, put it mildly. I'm missing a leader.
Ja, Kaiser. Please stop here.
So yeah, you know, I don't really have much hope for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But hey, maybe if we continue playing this for a while, you will see some guns. Will take us some time though. Will take some time. I wonder. Should I go for the fucking grain exchange next? Nationwide. I mean, that is if I have all of the mines and all of the cities have been upgraded. guys from hate me, sorry for lack of chat. I'm rushing to finish this to go to work. You know, no problem. More than enough of a welcome sight for you to just show up. Everything else is just a bonus. Also, I do kind of know that you have a tendency to play games on while you watch. To be fair, I do that too. You know, that's fair. Now, have I prepared everything I wanted to prepare? Not really, honestly. I really don't necessarily want to go to war with the fucking Frenchies. That's a bit of a waste of time and energy, to put it mildly. Especially when you still have the English to worry about, well, quote unquote. Okay, we can get you to happiness, I see. Well, I'm not gonna change my whole strategy, mind you, for some fucking French people. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
Instead, what I'm going to do is rearm these people.
Come on. Yeah. We shall defeat them
I'm
for you,
just
mein
going to
Kaiser.
go in there and try to take some lands from them. So that they send me a diplomat and go like, hey, peace sounds very cool. How about peace? And then I can be like, yes, please. Interesting enough, especially in this game. Normally, I'm very much a fan of, you know, diplomatics and making things peacefully. But in this game, I have a tendency to be very much grudge-bearing, let's say. I'd have a tendency to not accept peace terms. No good fucking reason. Sicily and the Moors, and Hungary loves me still. Nobody's surprised there. Hey, French city.
Marching to battle. Besieging settlement, Kaiser.
Now let me
The
see.
siege continues, Kaiser.
Paris, their capital city, is well defended, all things considered. Take those, and then I would have 3 more slots open. How much some mercenaries? Sure, I'll take those with me. Now, this city of Reims is... well, it has a family member. My. Just a shame somebody were to kill him, wouldn't it be? Would be even better if I had some actual troops to do this work instead of some fucking, you know, basically reformed garrison troops. Which is what I actually have. I wanna... I mean, I could probably staff them off easily enough. But 6 turns of wait time is not really something I'm just willing to accept, honestly. I guess we're gonna go in there. I mean, what do they have? 1 unit of range, which is pretty weakened. 1 unit of spears. The rest is basically down militia.
Yeah.
To be fair, I only have town militia. But I have an advantage when it comes to numbers. Not that that matters much, honestly. 1 mass route, and that can very much be the end of it.
Yeah.
1, 2, yeah. Some mixed troops will be acceptable. Yeah, you do. You get 1 more. That. Then we do that, and then we have everything. Okie dokie. So I take this one, this one. 1 goes over here, 1 goes over here, takes care of the English. Then the main army goes down from there to there and there, and then the Frenchies should be somewhat dealt with. If things work in ideal ways. I think next turn we're going to attack Reims and take it for ourselves. Let not the Frenchie suffer to live or something. And when I actually beat them in the Middle Ages and they never reform into anything else, my god, is the world going to change. Honestly, probably for the better. All things considered. So I might want to get some priests. There seem to be a lot of heretics around. Merchants Guild. The Pope is dead, oh no. And the Pope wants me to stop being an asshole to the French. Pope. Pope. How do I explain this to you? How do I explain this to you? It's not me that started the aggressions against the Frenchies. Frenchies that started the aggressions against me.
Yeah. Men, yeah. Forward, as you command, Kaiser. Lifting the siege.
But of course, he doesn't care. Just give me crossbow militia, yeah, let's actually build that then. I will need some help in defending these towns. Now then, let us successfully upgrade the Reich then. So grain exchanges everywhere. Mining network, that sounds rather fun. Once you people start getting annoying again, give you some council chambers. I would assume that I'm just too nice to these people, which is why they are doing such horrible things to me. What can I say? I just love my people. Just not all of them, to be fair. God damn it, there's another mining network. Ah. The Pope has spoken. No aggressions shall be done between the things. The Frenchies. And me. Yeah, nobody said I wouldn't listen to the Pope. Actually, if this gave me an opportunity to get a ceasefire with the Frenchies, that would be most amazing, but... well, my hopes are somewhat slim.
Mein Kaiser?
Sure.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
We
The
shall,
Reich
in the
is
meantime, deal
victorious.
with the English.
Ja, Kaiser. Ja.
A natural choice, one might say.
Ja. Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! March!
As is only obvious. They are not the nicest people around, too. You go over to Oslo and deal with that. I'll take you a bit, but... yes, do not spare even one Ausländer. Take some peasants in the meantime. You know, just as a... I will actually slowly replace everything with these sergeants with the armored ones, actually. Slowly, surely. Now then, you need to be upgraded, little city. Stockholm. How does it look with your troops? Need one more. Good. Now, pay high taxes, please. Okay. Okay. Dijon, pay high taxes, please. Metz. Just a little castle. Reno pays very high taxes. Let's go to high taxes. That should give me some wiggle room, considering that they're somewhat getting pissed off sometimes. Milan pays high taxes now. Doesn't like it. Gets a bro cell. Yes. The answer. It's always money. In a way. For you are a very happy, peppy little city. Florence can pay high taxes. Now then, as for Bologna, you are really a shitty place for me. I don't even know why you're such a shitty place. I'm assuming the enemy agents are inside and doing horrible things. But alas, it's not like I can actually change that now, is it? Not immediately, at least. Okay. Just high tax rate should be enough. You build me another mining collective, get me more money going, and we're back at Stucco. Yeah, you know what? Build me a market. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We're gonna sit here, we're gonna take care of the English. If worst comes to worst, we can go against the Frenchies after that. I would be kinda very much liking though to avoid that. Diplomat. Let's actually talk to the Frenchies and see if we can't agree on for fuck's sake, France! That should, however, excommunicate them,
under threat, Kaiser.
to be
We are
fair.
besieged.
Because hey, I am making peace and nice here. Please tell me that that has consequences for them, Pope. Because if you're unfair to me, I might murder you. Do I still have my mission? I have. Ah.
Marching. Please stop here. A command. We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser. The Reich is victorious. Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. Ja, Kaiser. We lay siege at once. Siege force reporting, Kaiser.
Really makes you wonder why the Pope hates me for that. I mean, I'm actually trying to do what he tells me to. Everybody else is like, fuck it. We're just gonna continue doing warfare. Clearly shows that the Pope is very much an asshole. Very clearly, even. And well, it's his own fault when fucking Christianity fails. There's nothing else to say here. Oh, anything else I need to build? I mean, I could start building churches, but I don't feel like building churches considering how the Pope is acting towards me. Makes me feel somewhat unappreciated, to put it mildly. Militia towers. Pretty sweet. Cannon towers even better. You build up another defense army at the very least. Ah, Bologna. What a shitty place. Doesn't want to let itself get ruled in a normal way. Actually, some roads would probably be neat. Get some land clearance going, so actually my people start fucking growing. Grow, my people, grow! Make merry, but before everything and above everything else, create more peoples. Because my peoples would be rather weaker in my near future. Actually, you're already building shit. Finish that first. Okay. Now we have used all of my money. What do we have?
Come and fight me, you coward!
I have a few things to offer that make me very much scared. Okay, ballistas.
Form up, men, and crush the Kaiser's enemies!
Well then, this could be interesting. Because why make it easy when you can make it difficult? But the good thing is we have towers.
Units, await my command!
These towers will shoot at the best of their ability.
Spearmen! Spearmen out!
Hmm.
Units, archers, mount! March! Advance! Onward!
Okay, doesn't make any sense to go further, I wonder. Get more towers activated, basically.
Advance! Spearmen! Advance! Spearmen! Advance! Spearmen! Onward! Onward!
Ah, this building is kinda cool. The way it's rubbed into the outer wall. Pretty neat, I'd say.
Advance! Spearmen! Advance! Infantry! Onward! Infantry!
Okay, I can still activate that tower. Not that I think that tower is gonna be much useful.
Archers!
Chances are they will just use their fucking little ballista things for fucking eternity, because the AI is a fucking asshole like that. Well, or they will just sit around like idiots and do nothing. That's also an option. Just actually fall nice and dandy, have a battle timer. I win. Now, where the fuck are you aiming? %2 damage. You might be sitting there for a while.
Spearmen! Move up! Move!
Okay, let's set them up a bit more to the side, so that they do not get... Oh, we not get to go? Yeah, then... Have fun is not what I'm going to say, but you know, keep doing your duty. Enjoy games later. Very important. Sounds a lot more pleasant, doesn't it? Ah, then we already know that this wall is going to get fact. There's quite a chance that they will try to move through that wall. They do not, however, have much in the way of ammunition.
Orders completed, my child.
At least I don't think they have. Or better speaking. 30%. I mean, it's just ballistas. That's the whole reason why they're not really doing any damage, honestly. Okay, probably move you down. You can probably stand there. I don't think they're actually going to try and take the walls if they actually open up a hole.
Spearmen!
least I don't think they will. Of course, if we can actually hold them in there and they get peppered by the towers and like no one's business, they might very well lose. But not a very likely scenario, mind you. But that's also the reason why I have an army in the background. Make sure that we can remind those Frenchies of, you know, what? Basically, this is just for my own fun entertaining a battle. Oh, then. Well, you managed to break more walls.
The enemy has breached our walls.
Yeah, nobody's surprised.
Must be like iron.
And nobody was surprised, like ever. The enemy has breached the wall. Now the question is, what are they gonna do? Probably gonna try to build another hole, if I had to take an educated guess. I should really not have the ammunition for that, though. If I had some horses at least, I would have sallied forth and taken some fucking damage on them. Stay close to that way down, because we might need you. They really should be getting out of ammunition though. Bloody freaking Belichtes. Okay, just in case. Our position, another unit of spearmen down there. Like that. Now that unit actually keeps those two towers alive, so that's good. Wow, my people are idiots. You could just do what I tell you, units, you know, that would probably be helpful. They're like, nah, boss. What are peasants way too stupid to understand movement?
Walls have fallen. Our men must think of the Empire and be strong.
Yes, think of the Empire. Yeah, I have finally out of fucking ammunition, because this is getting rather tiresome. Where the fuck are you going? I mean, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, AI? You're sending your ballistas into a very untimely death there. Why? Can't you imagine what I will do to them? I mean, they will die. You let them. And like, my ballista's been burning now. What are we gonna do now, sir? Well, nothing. The ballista's dead. We're not gonna do shit. You know, such a stand there like, meet to us. Have fun, my joy. Like, yeah, what were you expecting to happen? I do love it though. What about you, cunts? I don't think you have enough people left to actually shoot your ballistas, do you? Those 4 people just shuffling left, shuffling right. Ah, look, now they run away. Here they fucking come. Indeed, very much defensive positions. Jesus, fucking Christ. Why have you left some of them escape, game?
The enemy general flees, like the coward he is. Vorwärts! And our men have captured the enemy general.
Well,
Now he gets to watch us defeat his army.
he very much will have to watch us. And what's that? That's an army of armored spearmen. I'm not really looking forward to facing those. To put it mildly. My archers are doing their
Our
best.
enemy's ladders have reached our walls. Make
Nice.
the Schwein pay for their insolence.
So far so good. Okay, I'll move you over there to win me some time, please. That's basically what I will have you do.
Our walls are captured by the enemy Schwein.
Because we do need our towers to actually do their work. They're very much deadly work, I hope. And we are making them bleed. So far, so good.
The enemy has lost half his army.
Let's run then. Gate is open. Why have you opened the gate? Let the enemy escape, sir. Why have you opened the gate again? Sure, we need to let the enemy escape. Aha. I smell traitors in the air. Run! Would you please run? I need you to charge in there and help. Yes, hit them in the back. Hit them in the back.
This This battle seems to be... Our Dummkopf general has thrown his life away. Our men are winning
Oh,
the battle.
Dummkopf.
Continue like this, and victory is ours!
One single ballista man. He was a hero, or he was trying to be one at least. The Frenchies have fucking failed in their mission, have they not? Just do what I tell you. Move it. Alright, we're going to just shoot it out, basically. Run, schnell! Run, schneller! Schneller, schneller, schneller! Forward, the enemies on the ballista. Oh. Soon it will only be 3 more. And there's a peasant crossbowman that I'm not really afraid of. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to start hiding. No, they charge me. But being brave indeed. And we're doing horrible things to
This
them.
battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Well, they will be. There's really no question there. And they come back with their armored surgeons trying again. Frenchies don't learn. Frenchies never learn. I guess you could say that is what it means to be a Frenchie. Okay, archers, could you maybe at some point deal with that? Because that unit is really annoying me. You shouldn't even be able to shoot that thing with one person. Now, shoot you. He's stubbornly holding his position. He's like, I'm not giving up. I'm the only French with a backbone. I will stand here till
We have
eternity.
broken the enemy army. Now it is time to crush the Schwein.
Yes, crush the swine indeed. Let them run from the battlefield because, well, you know, that too is an option. That is, my towers are very, very much OP in fucking sieges. They can stand. If I had more crossbowmen or something that can actually deal with armor, what I would do sometimes, actually trade a bit of a way I can handle the enemy.
As one of its most magnificent victories.
Ah, that can be fun. Also very painful for the enemy.
France has the Florins.
The Reich is victorious!
Our enemy has refused. Erkantisch. Nobody was surprised there, because they were French. Listen to me, friends. You knew this would happen. Now then, the Pope. Are you happy now? He has no loyalty. Damn it, I don't have the money to upgrade you.
Yeah. We shall defeat them for
How
you, my
does it look?
Kaiser.
Robert, a family member who has nothing I'm too afraid of. What do you have? Ballistas. Okay, well, I think we're gonna take this at the last nice little battle.
Ja, Kaiser.
Well, this army chases after the French. Let's get you some crossbowmen. For some mystical reason, I have the feeling that we might need some crossbowmen in the future. Yes, very much so. Strange how that works, isn't it?
Ja.
Okay. How about we wait one more turn for the combined army forces? Will you attack me, actually? That's an interesting decision. Okay.
This day shall belong to the Reich.
So basically you don't want to give me a choice, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Units, await my command!
Gonna be one hell of an interesting battle.
Units, Gruppe! Gruppe dismissed! Units, march! Units, march! Gruppe! Units, march! Gruppe! Unit! The enemy brings reinforcements! Charge! Charge!
Now then, you take care of that. First and foremost. Actually, I might actually send the general in there. Just to help out a bit.
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours! Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, where's the guy with the whole
Behold
ballista?
how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Yeah, there.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Now he gets to watch us defeat his army.
Now then. You come up here. And let me see. So, 1, 2 ballistas. And you actually have people. Using the general's bodyguard in there is probably a bit risky. But hey, that's what you sometimes need to do. Basically, you charge in there. You charge in there. Because frankly speaking, they don't really have anything that could stop me outright.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Oh, the knights. You're allowed to run away.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated. Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours! The enemy has lost half his army.
You attack that direction. You held out here
Thank
too.
the Lord! Our men has slain the enemy general.
Yes, slay them. Slay them
Only half
all.
the enemy force remains.
Okay, what do they have left here? These all artillery people. So they're like, but sure. What are we gonna do now? Oh, General's bodyguard. Yeah, that's a good goal. Yeah, this looks like, well, I mean, now I don't want to curse it, but it does kind of look like a bit of a victory, doesn't it? England, dude.
The enemy general flees. He has keine honor.
There's kind of honor indeed. Doesn't even know how to write honor. Very difficult to write letter. Alright, let's just make sure those ballistas do not return at some point. Make sure they suffer well.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
And it's like, was anybody surprised that they are running like a bitch? I'm sitting like, no, not really. I'm not really surprised by that. Quite frankly. That's precisely what I was expecting. Right, let's kill a few more of the artillerymen. Just to make sure, you know? Just to make sure they don't suddenly return with more artillery. I mean, but I say artillery, it's really just ballistas, which is to prepare nothing. Comparatively speaking. We could point out that there's a lot worse weapon-wise that they could bring, but they don't. Thinking proper catapults would be better. Okay, I might have a chance to actually capture a few of those still. Horses are fast. I mean, they're trying. Okay. They're just stuck. Those poor fuckers.
No one shall doubt that we are the victors on this day.
Men remaining 0. Men remaining 64. Men remaining 80. Yeah. English didn't wish to pay for this.
The Reich is victorious. God is with us,
Then we'll take the
Kaiser.
money in
We
another
are
way.
victorious.
Is anybody surprised that I would take the money so much away? No? Me neither. Master Thief skills from Milan. Sure. Locate the port of York. Sure. That's totally important.
Let us strike, Kaiser. They are doomed, Kaiser. We close for battle.
And we're chasing them
Arrival of the
now.
Reich, mein enemy.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. Besieging settlement, Kaiser. The siege continues.
Come and get me, you coward.
They come and get me. Why should I? I have no real reason to try that. He's like, but you can't just ignore me, can you? Oh no, I can.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Orders, Kaiser! 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 Today's journey is over.
Well, that's almost enough. Just almost. Well then, Frenchies. That's taken a bit longer than anticipated, but
Who to crush, Kaiser? They are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for
kinda
battle.
brought this on yourself, didn't you? See. The Frenchies are not by nature very smart people. And the Frenchies do not understand how attacking the Reich was a bad idea. Might be wondering, how could they not understand this? Well, the answer is pretty simple actually. Well, as stated before, they are indeed Frenchies. That means their mind is somewhat injured. Yes. Okay, we do one more turn. And then I will end it because it is getting rather late and I'm actually somewhat tired. I don't know about you, but whenever it's hot like this, I also don't sleep too well, which kinda sucks. Put it mildly. It is going to get a bit cooler though, soonish. Or it should. Not this night though, because fuck you, basically. The paper states. I mean, to be fair now, if the enemy AI wants me to grow to be even bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm willing to do so. I just would much rather like to now be a nice peaceful neighbor. Especially with the people I'm supposed to be friends with. It's like, but we were friends for so long, why are you trying to murder me now? Well, friend, let me ask you this question. Who was the one who started this fucking war? It ain't me, is it now? I might not have started this war. But you can damn well count your fucking little asses. Me finishing this war. Just to put this very mildly.
Ja? Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. Ja, Kaiser. Wie Sie...
Orders, Kaiser! Yeah, merging our forces, Kaiser.
Like, yeah, French
Mein
hate
Kaiser?
you. And sitting here like, yes, of course they hate me.
Ah,
I
come
do
on.
horrible things to them. Heck, I would hate me too if I were French.
We shall
But I'm
defeat
luckily
them
enough
for
not
you,
fucking
mein Kaiser.
French. Can you imagine being French? Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Oh, he has one unit of peasants, eh?
Form up, men, and face the Kaiser.
Hey, this is more like a joke fight than actual battle. Ah. It is not titles that honor men. Men that honor titles. You would assume so. Now, let's listen what my guy has to say about the French.
Advance! I am done with this fight. I have other plans for the rest of the day, involving a jug of wine and a winch!
Good point. Sounds like a good plan. Everybody's like, yeah, go get some boss. Anything else you have to say? Maybe something particularly about the French, you know, being French? No, he's just like, I want to be done with this. I want to go get something to drink and go fucking some ass. That's all he has to say about that. As far as motivating speeches go, high. Very high up, I'd say. But you have to admit, he brought it to a very nice and conclusive point. Okay, so first things first, you can probably drop that. You can drop the ladders, because you're really not meant to be ladder guys. Now you. Ah, shit. You. You go up here. And just get shot at, basically. You're really not useful for this battle, which means you will stay here. And you. Come on, pick, get ladders. Okay, you're a bit too weak to make this realistic. But you two. You two will probably be able to do this. I guess I could just open the gate in case something goes horribly wrong. It's like, we will capture the walls now, sir. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna send my men on the walls, let them, the crossbowmen go over here and just shoot the enemy, then the general to death. Basically, is the plan. And now it's cheap, and now it's cheeky. So I can't mount down and climb up the walls. But it is so very satisfying to win in the most absurd ways. Now climb up
The ladders
those.
are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
Means I want all of you to climb up there and take it. Have we made ourselves understood? Yeah.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated. These walls now belong to the Empire.
I do love that my little crossbowmen are too damn stupid. Ah, this is going to take a while, especially with the pathfinding in place. Also, you know, the fact that they have to climb literally every bloody fucking wall. Shit. Just like we have another thing just here, you know? Just ignore that. Just like my archers do. Okay, how are these archers actually doing? Okay, you are actually where you're supposed to be. And you are somewhat where you're supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be. People, why are you only using 2 ladders if you have 3 available? Can you tell me that, please? Can you give me a reasonable answer here, please? Like, I don't know, boss. We don't understand it ourselves. Basically, like, they don't understand it themselves. Hell, now you got caught by the bad people, man. I hope you're happy about this. Who the fuck are you? First unit? Yeah, you idiots. You were supposed to be up on those walls, you know? You choose to go down there. I will not take responsibility for your mercenaries' idiocy.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Just shoot his ass, will ya? I mean, come on. He's like, victory seems certain, apart from the people who pelted me with fucking crossbow bolts. I don't really know about those. Well, boy, you're gonna learn a very important lesson here. Crossbow bolts are actually pretty damn good against armor. They're not ideal, mind you. Damn. Better than nothing. Now, where are you going? I don't think you actually know where you're going. As if I would care to kill a few of my fucking mercenaries at this point. You do know that I'm going to fucking fire them anyway for being idiots. He's like, yes, this is a tactical victory for us. If we kill his mercenaries, he's sure to give up soonish. No, he's not. He's just gonna sit here, enjoy the show. Technically, I would enjoy the show even more if my people would actually, you know, fire a bit more rapidly. And not half of them, you know, sitting out and about and doing shit all. Otherwise, you would kinda assume them to not be idiots, not be completely idiots about it. Now once again he doesn't know where to go. Well, confusion. I mean, you know, archers. There's no reason to look at them. I really want to go outside. Are you sure about that, General? I would point out that that sounds like a horribly bad day. Oh, damn. He really doesn't know what to do any longer. I think he's confused. I really do think he is somewhat confused at this point. But I don't know what to do, sure. Now he runs back. Okay, there were some people here who were like, I will protect the space, sir. They died.
Forward!
2 left. Where's the second one? You're alone. She's like, I'm the general! Wait, wait, wait. I'm the general! Look at me! Okay, was it really necessary to
The Lord
go
Reich
down?
shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Well, that was kind of brutal. Oh, Prince. That was a prince I just killed. Oops. I'm sorry, your Frenchiness. You really weren't good at this whole defending your areas thing. I'm very sorry to say.
We have crushed them, Kaiser!
We have.
We have taken these lands
money.
by force!
Ah, money. I do love myself money. Also, it allows me to retrain my troops. How very generous of you, little settlement. Oh, that was something. Did I actually ever get around to building myself that diplomat I was talking about? So that I could be able to go over to the Frenchies and go like, yes, please,
Do you have
please.
a mission for me?
Okay, let's send him over to Paris.
No further today.
Ja? Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. The siege continues, Kaiser. Ja?
Okay, how does it look with more troops? I get some more mercenaries mounted around. Not necessarily bad. It's not good, mind you, but it's another thing. That's the freaking Spain. Why are the Spain controlling fucking Bordeaux? Probably a question I should not ask, otherwise I will probably
Let us strike,
hurt
Kaiser.
some poor French feelings.
Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Yes, do not spare even one Auslander.
They are doomed now, Kaiser. We close for battle.
I'm seeing you missing a mounted troop there. Oh, what, yeah.
Let no Ausländer leave this battlefield alive.
I think this is a fine battle to continue with. Why? Because it's against the French. They kinda deserve that. French. Why? God. You made them so fucking French. Out in general. Come on. Tell me what you think of the French.
It is not my way to send men into needless peril during battle. But I do expect you to do your duty as I will do mine. If all do their duty, then the Empire will have victory here. Now, let's to other matters. Our French foes hold us in scant regard, men. They treat duty and honor as things to be put aside.
Oh dear,
They cover their moral nakedness with words like glory and France. They are not worthy foes for soldiers such as
I was expecting nothing less from the German general. Again, they don't know honor.
And
They
at
call
last
it
I
France.
tell you I know there is the Northman in all Germans. Our bloody-handed ancestors sacrificed men to appease the gods. Kindly put aside paganism. By God, our forefathers knew how to fight. So, death to our foes!
And he's like, let me remind you, we're all barbarians at heart. Let's ignore faith for a moment and go back to the golden barbarian. If I see any one of my men starting to take off his armor and starting to paint himself in fucking war colors, I am going to get somewhat annoyed. What are you doing? Ah, northern barbarian things. Don't worry about it. It's a little bit of a short speech. I could have pointed out a lot more weaknesses about the fucking French. First and foremost, the fuck they're French. Very important to remind people of that. Now then, army, oh shit. Mislead. Sweep. Honestly, I can probably just run forward with my horses and just fucking end it, but might not actually be a bad idea to
enemy
not
has
be
brought up
that
momentum.
fucking
Good. It gives us more to kill.
bit fucking annoying about it. Also, they do have one thing I'm worried about, which is catapults. Catapults are not very nice weapons, generally speaking. Okay, Mr. General, could you stop sitting around on your ass and get down here and kill some people, please? Because, you know, that would be highly appreciated. Ouch. That hurts. You can't. I have some town militia, but nobody cares about town militia. We're just good to run through you. Thank you very
This
much.
battle progresses well for the Empire.
Don't get confused,
Stay
General.
strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Yes, stop them from shooting things at me, please.
The enemy general flees. He has keine honor, only half. Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Okay, let's make sure that stays
Press
dead.
the attack.
Now then, let's look at the next French army that's coming. What do you have to offer? Well, nothing I'm afraid of, honestly. Here's nothing.
An enemy general has been captured by our Imperial troops.
Well, they are elite Imperial troops. What were you expecting? Now, let's slowly and carefully walk over there without getting myself all too tired. Fighting well tired is actually a very large minus to your stats. Which is my way of nicely saying that you don't really want that sort of disadvantage. Yeah, some peasants, some armored sergeants, which are kind of annoying to be fair.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
With the archers. Look at them run, cowards. Just charge in there. Oh, that will make them fight until the last man wanted. Do I care? That is the one question we should ask here. Do I really care if they fight to the last man? Not really, honestly. There will be no losses here that I cannot recuperate relatively easily. Kill them, so we get rid of those. Come on, kill them. We need to kill the general. We need to do it brutally.
The enemy king lies dead. Attack while his men are confused.
Anyone surprised by that? I mean, they should be dying relatively quickly. They have 2 units of spearmen, plus 3 mailed knights and the general's bodyguards against them, so, you know. Realistically
Behold
speaking.
how our cowardly foe runs.
Yep.
It is time to press. Knights!
I don't think you will actually be able to catch them, but you can try.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
Pretty damn obvious. Pretty damn obvious there. Ah, I do love it. Makes me feel good about playing this game again. Hey French, wanna take your people back? And for once they're like, yep, we would very much like that.
Them, Kaiser!
Yes, but are we really surprised? That is the main question I have. What a senseless war though. Like, I mean, just a few minor turns around. We were good friends with the Frenchies and they were like, yeah, we're brothers. European nature and stuff. Then they betrayed me. Which is not really a realistic way of looking. I mean, if you look at the map and you see that there's a huge sway of lands that are black, nice yellow waters, it's all Reich land. What the biggest fucking faction around at the moment. I mean, you know, not counting for the fact that there's no Mongols or Timurids or anything yet. Threaten that really. Because when those come from the east, that can be fucking annoying. How would you come up with the idea to break an alliance with the strongest faction on your fucking little place? For what? For some annoyance attacks, which is basically all he managed to do.
Ja, Kaiser, we will spare not one Ausländer.
Yes, do not spare one Ausländer. Those Ausländers really deserve some punishment.
Sitting army waiting to strike.
Why you might wonder, because they're Ausländers. Let's not tell our little captain down here that he's actually in the Ausland. Because that's foreign soil he's standing on. But he's like, no. This is very much German territory. You cannot convince me otherwise. Yes, I have claims. I have claims on this land. Nobody knows how he fucking got that, but alas. Anything else going on in my country that I need to be worried about? I mean, not really. Paper states hate me, but that's nothing new. Let's see how long the fucking Pope takes until he starts threatening me again to, you know, stop your fucking senseless bloodshed or I will excommunicate you. I'm sitting like, boss man, it's not me who starts this horrible shit show. It's actually the French. I mean, quite literally, it's not my fault. I do not have any responsibility for that. I know, Milan, you're not a happy city. I will make you a happy city. I would give you another bordel if I could. But I can't. I can only have one bordel. Why, you might wonder? Strange things. Strange things. I guess we can, technically we can, if nothing else is wrong at the Reich. So we should probably skip turn. Now where's my other army?
Ja,
I would really like to get that fucking settlement out of the way.
Reich, mein enemy. Preparing to ambush, Kaiser.
Okay. Can you attack next turn? Yes, you can. Would leave them with probably 1-2 settlements.
An order, mein Kaiser.
I actually remember if there's anything in there, so maybe sending the diplomat down a bit. It's been far too long. I don't actually remember the complete positioning of the provinces.
We hope you have the brains to listen to this.
Actually, that is something I'm more actually willing to accept.
Très bien. Please go
Because
on.
I'm kinda afraid. Map information against map information. How about an alliance? Very demanding, you say. Except we will attack. They are not gonna attack. Demanding still. If I give you some money. Yeah, like 1,000. Okay. If I give you 10,000, how about that then? Balanced.
No. Something else. Continue, mon ami. Très bien. Très bien.
Okay,
We
now
shall
we know
speak
that
again.
France has... Rumble, 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 rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces at best. if I see that right. I'm going to take a short look around and see. Mostly the main focus should still be on the English, which we are still at war with. But I'm kind of feeling a bit uncertain about leaving the Western Front too unguarded. A boon for builders. By placing a wheel in front of a wooden stretcher, it has been discovered that the lone worker can move a heavy load of stone on their own, with little risk of injury. It would be as much of a boon for lords seeking to raise castles in quick time as it will be for the serfs we sure have to build them. They have discovered the wheelbarrow, and we're like, oh wow, this is actually pretty fucking amazing technology.
Ja.
To be completely quite honest, it actually is. It does make quite a bit of a difference, especially if you want to move things quickly. Now, I was pretty much aware that we apparently have lost some knights.
Guter Quatsch, Kaiser.
You go away. I've lost 2 units of knights somewhere. I kinda would like to get those again. Back into the army. So that the southern front will be secured.
Come face me.
And somebody should really start doing something with catapults and stuff, but... in time, in time. Now then, okay, let's do the repositioning of my troops.
Ja.
Troop.
Ja, Kaiser.
I think actually there's really not enough left of you. Okay, okay, okay. We kinda need dismounted feudal knights. Ah, that's tasty. I think this will be my main castle for my planned attack on the English. Would be fitting because it is a former English castle. After all. As for here, this nice little place will need some protection. And let's take a look at the castle. Yeah, that's that, but there are many here who are not supposed to be in this army.
Moving out. Please stop here.
Okay. I guess I'll take the final look around, build some things, plan some things ahead, and then this will be it for this 4 initial evenings. Wow, we're number 1. Retrospection. Okay, let's start with you. But I will actually throw on the pipe. But we deserve it. In this most tropical of nights. Oh, really is fucking hot though. John definitely needs some extra protection though. Means we should probably hope that these cities can grow bigger soon, because I would really like great and better troops in them. Well, maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. Rather interesting mix there. It's technically a front castle, so having some better defenses in there is probably, all things considered, not at all a bad idea. Actually, instead of the small church... Oh yeah, they already have that. Right time to do something to actually for once please the Pope a bit. That he stops being a little cunt every bloody 5 minutes and tries to, well, for friendly, very friendly, ask me for things to do and stop doing and stuff like that, because, yeah, he's just that much of a cunt. What? I really could use a governor here. But we don't have enough personnel to go around, basically. Oh well, I said, and then I find like 3 assholes sitting around here doing nothing.
Mein Kaiser? Ah, come on. Today's journey is over.
And like, well, sir, you had given us no orders, so we just decided that sitting around here would be pleasant for you. Sitting here like you motherfucking cunts. How dare you? Council chambers to make people more happy. Your army is busy going northwards. That's actually okay for a guard. Yes. The peasants will guard the castle, that's a good idea. Just hope they don't come up with any ideas. Ah, such a nice soundtrack though, isn't it? You know what? I don't think you need the browser just yet, but the market would be neat. And it's not like we are missing in armies, you know. We have armies. We have them just sitting and waiting, basically. Sadly, I'm out of money. It means there are 3 cities who do not get anything to do.
Mein Kaiser?
Opa. Ah, well. Okay. Not bad. I think we achieved quite much actually in this particular episode, rather. It was an unplanned episode, mind you. Like, mostly came it to be because of the fact that it was fucking hot and my brain was like, ugh. Thinking is hard. Let's do something that I can just ramble on and on and on. Ugh. Because reading, you know, all of the dialogue in trails would have been a bit more painful, to be fair. I don't know, what will we then do next time, you might wonder. Well, we'll finish this nice little conquest of ours. Finally. Taking the city of Oslo. Basically just an afterthought, mind you, because, well, you know, I've taken Stockholm, so I would rather have all of Scandinavia that I can have. My own. And, well... I guess the goal will be the same one I started this time with, which is basically to finally deal with the fucking English. Which kind of helped because we had to build up our defenses for a bit, but I mean the English are not really that big, so taking them out shouldn't be that much of a pain. We took them calm pretty easily. So basically build up this army to full strength again, because it is fucking lacking in all matters of strength. And then we'll send them over the channel and do horrible things, yes. To the English. Why? Because, well, there's many reasons for hating the English. Also, you know, sacking the cities is probably gonna give me an assload of gold, which I would rather have in my own pockets than have the fucking Frenchies think about the next way of expanding. Actually interested to see that the Frenchies actually managed to get all the way down to the Spanish islands. Islands, I say. Well, I mean, technically speaking it is, if you look at it. Fucking giant island. Peninsula, technically speaking, isn't it? Let's not think about that. If you do know, the Spanish have decided to come up here, but I don't have any problems with the Spanish yet. And again, I'm pretty sure I'm somewhat hated. Let us take a look, shall we? The Papal States. Relations, terrible. Hungary, they like me. Poland, they like me. Portugal hates me. Egypt hates me. Turks hate me. Moors hate me. Russia hates me. Byzantines hate me. Scotland hates me. Sicily hates me. Venice hates me. Spain hates me. The French obviously hates me, but who cares about the French? And the English hate me. Why? Well, the English have one reason for hating me. They had the war, actually. But at least Poland and Hungary have stayed in alliance with me, and the main idea is this. Now, I do know that in not specified number of turns, I will leave that to your imagination, the Eastern invasion will happen, which means something fun will happen, namely the Mongol hordes will spawn. Now that in and of itself is a pain in the ass. Now I hope that then the Mongols spawn around here. Do they? Up here? No, I think that no, they spawn up here. The Tiberits spawn somewhere down here, I think. Doesn't really matter. The main idea is that they're gonna blunt their hordes on a bit of Russian territory and, you know, on the Poles and the Hungarians. And that by the time we'll see our first Mongols, we'll only have to deal with what's left of their stacks. Interesting thing is actually about the horde factions. They are powerful, of course, because, well, you know, they get spawned with powerful units, with leaders that have an S-load of dread, which makes it very hard to break their units. But they are really not good at city management for some mystical reason. I mean, historically that's a very accurate statement, mind you. For a while, and then they settled down properly and became the populace of the areas that they conquered at one point, but alas. And the point is, since we are sitting here, I'm not too afraid, but, you know, we'll see how that works out. For the moment, I shall save the game, because if this game crashes, I'm not gonna redo this. No, it'd be over, guys. Because technically speaking, I have already won. Campaign's technically speaking over. But hey, this is not gonna stop me from randomly deciding to play some more now, will it? Now then, that is that. For the moment, I shall bid you adieu. A good one and all of that, and, well, I hope to see you all again soonish, as in, let's save again to be sure, tomorrow. Depending on how it is gonna be tomorrow, if it's still this fucking bloody hot, I will probably do something like this again, a bit of a random choice of the day. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue something. Let me decide that tomorrow. My brain is still somewhat cooking very happily at the moment. But yeah, let me take a quick look through the list to see who we can easily name, shall we? On the right side, we have no one. That makes it very easy, at least from a name perspective. On the left side, however, we have Little Venus, who came by to, you know, round about the Kaiser and how God needs to save him. I think God hates the Kaiser. He's not going to save him. And of course, XCOM. I think at some point I will play some XCOM game and then get fucking annoyed with the lying percentages, but, well, that's something we'll look at when it is time for that. And, of course, this was the Cronus. I don't think I need to say much about the Cronus. He's a well-known face around these parts. We all know him. We all love him for what he is, and we shall play games with him again at the latest, probably on Sunday. And if we can arrange it, probably before that, just because, you know, he's a fun guy to play with. You have to give him that much. At the very least, if nothing else, that is to say about him. Oh, he's a good fella, so, you know. That too is very much appreciated, apart from him coming along and staying here just for the lulz. As for everybody else, because there's nobody else that is easily nameable on the more lurking side, you feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed, and, well, feel free to drop by again. As I said, I'll be around tomorrow too, like every other fucking day. I've been doing this every day for a while, haven't I? Quite the interesting statistic. I might should look into that at some point. And the addiction to streaming that I will not admit I have. Alas. But yeah, once again, thank you very much, and have a good one.